Hello and welcome back. If you watched my last video, you would have seen that I started a new art challenge to complete my current sketchbook. This is my latest spread, and I thought I'd show you the 2 previous art challenges I've done that got me to this point. This sketchbook is from the Stationers Ryman. It's not great, the paper's quite fluffy, which is why I only used it for these very early drawings. As I mentioned before, I went through a little art identity crisis at the beginning of the year, and this sketchbook is the beginnings of me trying to work out this new way of working. I could see germs of new ideas in there, but I wasn't really sure where to take them, which is why I gave myself some art challenges for a bit of direction. This one face is my favourite thing out of everything I've drawn in this sketchbook. I don't know, it's just something about Ria's. These first few images are all on bits of board that I had already in the house, and I kind of just went straight for it. I didn't really think about what I was going to do too much. I knew I wanted to draw tiny houses because I have a tiny obsession with them, and I didn't have as much equipment as I do now, so I was using a few pencil crayons, a few Caran d'Ache wax pastels, and I just kind of instinctively went with it. I feel kind of indifferent towards them. I don't really love them, I don't really hate them, but I can see where I am now in these pictures. I really like the background colour coming in through the blue on these and the texture, but other than that, they're just kind of, I don't know, a bit bland. This is where I can really see myself coming through in these next few. I can see the shapes and colours and textures that I use now in it, and it's just starting to feel more cohesive and that it's heading in a particular direction rather than a bit messy. This one I really love. I need to update it, I think, but I just love the flatness of it and the pink coming through. This one I think is my favourite. I love the black background. It makes it, I don't know, it just makes it pop and it looks like it's in a weird void. This is the most successful one, and this definitely says me, I think. I used the back of my sketchbook to do some thumbnailing, and then I wrote a load of prompts down, put them in a jar, and picked either 1 or 2 every day, and then would work from those. I never normally thumbnail this much. I don't really know what possessed me to do it, but it really helped me get my ideas going. I never really find it easy to visualise stuff. I normally write lists and then make another list and a smaller one and then a smaller list, and then I'll sort of generate ideas from them, but this was kind of just off the cuff and just got my brain working differently. I approach this with making a final image in mind every day, or as close to every day as I could. I'm not really sure why, because that's always what's tripped me up in the past, is thinking I make art with a final image in mind, not just to have fun and mess about in my sketchbook. But I am pleased with everything I've made. I can really see myself improving every day and really sort of defining what it is that makes my artwork mine. Digital is still going to take me a long while to get used to. I like to use Procreate, but I don't really know how to use it properly. This one really wasn't successful. It's supposed to be moss balls in a jar, and I did a really rough version a while ago in my sketchbook, which worked out quite well, and then I tried to do it again and I don't know, I just failed badly. This is the largest one I did. This is A1 and it's the first time I've drawn a face in forever, and it's okay. There's bits of it that I like, but it needs work. These are some of my favourites. It's just such a silly spread. It was Ghost for today, and if you've seen Sabrina the Teenage Witch, you will recognise Salem in his little ghost outfit. This is where my numbers got a little bit jumbled up, so there should be day 12, but I missed out 11. I wrote it down but just never did anything with it. I really like these two. There's another attempt at Person which came out better. I really like her little red knees, but the flowers, they look like fried eggs and I can't get it out of my mind. This is another one that didn't turn out the best. I could do something else with it. I could really look at it and make it better, but I do like the flatness of it, and it's kind of Animal Crossing-esque, but it's just, I don't know, I placed it wrong on the paper and then it's sort of going wrong from there. I like this one, it's just silly and I'm really proud of that fish head. If you've seen the video for Catalina by Orange Caramel, you'll get my little reference. By this point I could really see a colour palette appearing and visual language, so how I draw trees, how I drew flowers, and yeah, it feels really nice, it feels really natural, it doesn't feel like I'm forcing it in any way, which is what I'm really pleased with, because I don't know, I don't want to feel like I'm forcing myself to work in a way that's not me, but I think this feels very comfortable, and I don't know, I hope it makes sense, but it's the start of something, sort of a new path. I'm really glad that I've kept up with this, and I'm proud of myself for pushing myself so hard. I can really see improvement, and yeah, this is my favourite one I've done. This hiding one, it's kind of led me on to doing what I call mountain ghosts, where it's you'll see some more in later, where it's just sort of people hiding in mountains with all mountain costumes on, and I know the shading and everything just worked really well for this one. Yeah, I would never have done any of this without these drawing challenges and just having the time and the space to push myself to make artwork that I actually want to make, and not being worried about what other people think of it, or whether it's trendy or whatever. It's just stuff that feels natural to me. The fact that I stuck with it every day, with working as well, and just life, I'm just really proud of myself. And yeah, if you're stuck, I encourage you to do an art challenge. You don't have to make your own prompts, there's millions of prompt lists online. Yeah, it's just a nice way, you don't have to think too much. I thought to end I would show you the rest of what's in these folders. I like using these to keep all my artwork together. I don't have a lot of space in my room to keep reams and reams of paper, so these folders keep them clean and all together. Thank you if you made it all the way to the end. It does mean a lot to have people watch these silly little videos I make, and hopefully you can see an improvement as to where I was now and where I am. So thank you, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.